Have you got a favourite hot hatch, Mike?
I do. It's one of my dream cars. It's an MG ZR160, trophy yellow. I really want one. I've done it! I have bought my dream car. It's trophy yellow, it's an MG ZR, it's the 160 version, and it has 59,000 miles on it, which for MG Rover people out there, they know that is bugger all. The whole story behind this being my dream car comes down to my first ever car. It was a Rover 25. Now really, as a 17-year-old back up in Edinburgh, I wanted an MG ZR. My family's an MG family, and that seemed the most accessible place to get into the mark. But the insurance on an MG ZR was $4 grand. The insurance on the kind of equivalent but lesser spec car, the Rover 25, was like 900 quid. So I had to go for the Rover. But all I ever wanted to do to that car was turn it into a ZR. Now that story came full circle on DRIVETRIBE a few years ago, where I found my first car. And you can see some of the ZR bits that I put on it. The wing, the front bumpers, the chicken wire grille here, all of those bits, they would make it look a bit sportier. We rescued that car, fully restored it back to a Rover 25, and then I sold it off for charity. It was a really, really cool series. Who out there would want to have their first car back? And I managed to do it and restore it. But this is the next stage in my MG Rover journey, and it has genuinely been a dream car of mine. The colour comes down to the fact that in the MG press pictures, they all had different colours for the ZR, the ZS and the ZT. The ZR was trophy yellow, so from when I first saw the car come out in early 2000s, it was like, yellow is the one to have. And I've now bought this one. 17-year-old me is looking at this thinking, you've made it, mate. Doesn't matter what happened between being 17 and being 31, tick, done. I've always had two dream cars. There's two other astronomical ones, but the main two were trophy yellow, MG ZR160, and then a Mark I V8 manual R8. In fact, the exact car we used in a DRIVETRIBE video last year. There has been a car that kind of took me off piste a bit, and it is the MG ZS180 that's been on the channel before. The white, the monogram glacier car. I always wanted the ZR160, but when that ZS180 came up, I kind of had to have it. It was a great deal, an incredibly rare spec, virtually one of one. If you've seen that content, I had to have it. And that is still currently in the garage, but I don't know. This might change it. I'm gonna put that to you guys later on. I've got myself in a position where I can buy cars like this when they come up for sale, and this just popped up on Facebook Marketplace. I couldn't quite believe it. Such a rare spec, a rare car, because so many of them have been scrapped, their engines have gone and people have just given up on them, and also they're quite niche. Everyone goes Golf GTI, 205 GTI. The ZR, especially the 160, kind of gets slept on. But then this puppy popped up. £3,000 on Facebook Marketplace, and it wasn't that far away. It was just on the south coast. I'm based in Bristol. It was not far at all. I then started to deliberate. Should I go for it? Shouldn't I? And then it disappeared. I'm like, damn, someone else has this as a dream car, and they swooped in and got it. Thankfully, it was a time waster. Thank you so much to whoever you are that time wasted the previous owner of this car, which meant it came back up for sale, and it was a sign. It was a sign. I got a second chance. I had to go in and buy it, like I had that second chance with my first car. I headed straight down, drove it 100 yards and thought, yep, I have to have it. And now this is my MG ZR160. I am planning to take this car on some proper road trips. There's some places nearby that I've never been to before. I've never been to Ireland. I've never set foot on a whole bunch of Scottish islands. There's a whole load of flags in my Google Maps that this car is going to take me to. And the sponsor of today's video, Surfshark, will be plumbed into all of my devices when I go on those trips. Surfshark is a VPN or virtual private network that has numerous advantages. Better streaming content options, cheaper flights, rock solid online security. It manages that by changing your virtual location to avoid price discrimination or regionally locked content. If I want to cross the channel and check out the beaches of Normandy or take the 160 to a track day at Zolder, I can still watch all of my UK-based streaming shows. By going on to Surfshark, I can switch my location from France or Belgium back to the UK and continue binging. I'm currently in the middle of watching the latest series of Dairy Girls. Get it watched, it's absolutely hilarious. I shouldn't be in here. I can almost feel him watching me. With over 3,200 servers in over 100 countries, this VPN is as versatile as it gets. Surfshark also has Kill Switch, which flies in and disconnects your device from the internet if the VPN connection happens to drop out, whisking your device back to safety. For you guys, we have an exclusive offer where you get 4 extra months free by heading to surfshark.com/DriveTribe or clicking the link in the description below or through scanning the QR code on screen now. There's no risk trying Surfshark either, as they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee. Get yourself a VPN, stay safe online and watch Dairy Girls, if only for the banging 90s soundtrack. Isaac, I brought this here because your opinion genuinely means quite a lot to me.
Oh, okay, wow.
What do you think of a new car?
It's a car.
Come on, you know this means a lot to me.
Yeah, that's why I need to rip into it.
Don't be that guy.
Okay. Well, it's a lot of different shades of yellow.
It is. Yeah, I've got a plan for this car, which we'll get to in a bit, which means the cosmetics aren't too much of an issue. But yes, 3 grand gets you a really sound mechanical car. Low mileage, 59,000.
3 grand?
3 grand.
Aren't these like £300?
No, so this is the thing, it was a wee bit painful, kind of the same with my ZS. Yes, these used to be like 600 quid.
Yeah.
So my brain's like, I'm sorry, you shouldn't be paying that amount, but that is the going rate these now. They're doing this.
But is there anything, what's special from a Rover 25? What's chassis differences? Has it got reinforced
Let me show you, no, stay around there, let me show you the main
Apart from
thing.
the engine, is it just engine brakes and, I don't know, some seats? Wow.
Right, see where
Bosch battery.
this black box here,
Yeah.
that's what to look out for, because that means VVC.
So this is standard, what, K-series?
This is a 1.8 K-series.
And that makes it posh?
That makes it posh. That makes it essentially VTEC. So it's called VVC.
But effectively, it's a Rover 25 with some posh bits on.
No, you say that as if it's an insult.
No, I'm just trying to work it out.
The base Rover cars are great cars.
But it's like, right, so for instance, my more experience, KA, Sport KA, the only difference is some chassis support, suspension and an engine.
Okay, but
so is that the same?
But the KA is a great car.
Yeah.
To answer your question, yes, it's fundamentally the Rover chassis, but
it's had a
the
blow in there.
best thing about Rovers is their chassis. And this
Is that what they say?
Got the hot engine. No, it's what I say, because I've driven them all.
Chassis brilliant when it's not rusty.
If you drove this down your favourite country road, you think, actually, I get what he's on about.
Really?
Once this is ready to go, I'll throw you the keys, and honestly, you will love it.
Okay.
Guaranteed.
I'll hold you to it.
But yeah, this is a special little K-series, this one.
This is the one to have?
And
the one that doesn't pop the head gasket?
Tell me this isn't pretty immaculate under here.
Should we have a look? Well, that's definitely been painted there.
Well, there's been a few bits in the car that have been painted, but I mean, it's a...
But it's in a chassis leg.
It's an
What do you reckon's
01.
happened?
Completely
No
fine.
cheese?
Completely fine. The
And
coolest
it looks
where
pretty
should
good.
be.
But for 3 grand, you could buy a lot of other cars.
I don't know. To me, this in the magazines, it
Yeah.
always went up against an EP3 Civic Type R, and I mean that thing's got 200 horsepower. It's got 1,000 RPM more.
Yeah, but
it was always going to lose.
But EP3s are just glued to the floor.
But they are also like 5 grand for something in this sort of nick.
Okay.
EP3, you're talking thousands more.
Yeah, but EP3's cool. Because
So
you're
is
like,
this.
look, I've got an EP3.
If you
It's got no
know-
rear arches, but it's cool.
If you know, this is a cool car.
But who knows?
Me. And
So-
this is why we're putting it out to the internet. So,
So
that other
you
people
think it's
realise.
brilliant? I think there's
Well,
more
yes.
people that like EP3s.
It's my dream. Isaac, what's your dream car? Tell me what your dream car is.
Probably like an Aston of some form, like a
Okay.
DB9, something like that.
Okay. But genuinely.
Yeah, yeah, probably that.
But you're
They're
saying,
like 10 grand.
But you're saying that as if you don't like fundamentally know what it is. I would have thought it was some military Land Rover product.
Oh yeah, but not like if money's no object. But then if money's no object, I'd have
No,
a brand
money
new.
is object, because I've actually bought mine.
Yeah, I wouldn't spend £3 grand on one.
See,
Like, it's £1,000 car.
you're earning $500,000 a year like I am.
Yeah, well, only half.
And you need to go out and buy your dream car. Jamie, what's your attainable dream car?
I hope you're not earning that much money and you bought this.
I am not.
Still be an Aston Martin, I wouldn't touch this.
Yeah, DB9. I mean, that's fine, because my one above this is an Audi R8, so that
I mean,
aligns.
that was serious.
Exactly.
It's definitely like a first car or second car.
Your first car was a Seat Ibiza,
Yes.
correct? Right. So this is the equivalent of aspiring towards like the Leon Cupra R.
Yeah, I suppose.
It's
yeah.
like the
and then
top
you put
spec
all
one.
these bits on your Rover 25
Exactly.
and you're like, look at me,
So
it's got an MG badge, I'm really cool.
To answer your question, the differences are, you've got the chicken wire grille at the front.
Yeah.
You've got the MG wheels. These are actually, I really like.
I do.
wheels.
That is quite. They are nice.
They are cool.
They look like they've been refurbed.
The suspension is stiffer and slightly lower.
Oh, that's F1 pedigree there.
There's some motor coming out there. It's got the VVC, which you'd only get in the sort of GTI Rovers, and then it's got rear wing, and then the big tail at the back is that, the 160 badge.
Okay. The only thing I really hate about these, of all Rovers, is the rear lights. I hate they just look awful, I think.
The front lights actually, I think, look really good.
Because it looks like a BMW. Looks like
Is it in there?
a budget BMW.
This looks, honestly, like it's just come out the dealership. Well, yeah.
It's very
That's
cheap.
what that does.
It's very cheap, or is that because it's
You
race
better
car?
not snap them off. I'm watching you. Do not snap those plastic bits off.
I know a guy that does lots of Rover parts. It's fine.
Be careful.
Fixed. But the thing is, if this was a Ford of the similar time,
I've got
you
one
wouldn't have
over
to worry
there.
about the interior because they'd be rusty, so it's fine.
Well, the good thing about, weirdly, this is a British hatchback. These things rust from the outside in,
Nice.
rather than MX-5 inside
Yeah.
out. So if you see the rust here, you're not dead.
Okay. Yeah, so with an
You're gonna
MX-5
be
you don't
okay.
know you're about to die.
Now, this car does have rust, so like, you know, there's tiny little bits here, but these are just, honestly, you could sandpaper that back and it's only going to be a couple mil thick. That's gone.
What more do you want for £3 grand? Think of a
You can
car.
see someone's done it here. So again, cosmetically, I will agree the car needs a bit of work.
But
like
I mean, it's okay, but it's not £3 grand.
Also, Jan Speed, original Jan Speed exhaust. You could spec this from the factory. Can you
Wow.
believe that? Look at that!
Wow.
You would have said that was aftermarket.
No. It's just, yeah, it's brilliant, isn't it?
It's a cool car.
I don't know. What's going on with that? Because that looks like it's been painted. It's green.
Yeah, absolutely. The cars.
It's been rear-ended.
There's some colour match issues going on.
Has it been rear-ended? Your boot floor's all crumpled. It's not. It's not. But I wanted to see how quickly you react.
I get what you're saying, £3 grand, it seems a lot, but trust
Yeah,
me,
but like,
it's the going rate for these now.
I remember when I was younger, which wasn't very long ago, and you'd usually see these driving around, usually dragging, you know, family car that no one cares about. All of this is duct tape.
Yes, that's
And
where
they
go.
just think, look at that, pull into like Tesco's car park and think, what an absolute piece
It's all about
of
nostalgia.
engineering.
These cars
excellence.
are now becoming nostalgic.
What's it like inside? Is it cheap?
It's mint,
It's got MG mats.
which you've
Just
now
feels
got all
like
muddy.
it feels like a 25. Yeah, it's fine. It's a proper car.
Yeah, go on, start her up.
Oh, that clutch is
The clutch,
horrible.
it's light. Whoa! Tell me
It just-
that did have a bit about Lewis. Smalls called Lewis is behind camera right now. He's nodding. He's nodding.
Like, how do you keep your license with this?
Watch out for the head gasket, please. Revving from cold is the
it's
absolute
fine.
no-no on these. Just give it a bit, just a little.
Is that factory exhaust noise? Or add something down?
Well, it's Jan Speed.
So that is
the
your option.
The factory upgrade.
So
yeah.
it's the M version then?
Exactly. This is an MG Rover M car.
That clutch feels horrendous. It's like pushing a soap sponge into a sink.
There's not much to them. We might chat to our pals at Uniclutch, who might be able to upgrade that.
So when you're driving one of these, I'm assuming.
You see, you would, because you're an absolute.
What's this
Look
for?
at the mileage.
Oh, hold on, what's this?
59,265. I don't know what
This
that
was in
is.
your cigarette thing.
The previous owner was a big MG Rover guy. He really looked after this properly.
Do you get one of those when you?
I'm
buy
down
one?
with this. I mean, that's a sort of headband.
Put it on
possibly.
the spoiler.
Nope.
I mean, yeah, it's nice. Has it got any history?
Yes. Oh, see, I talked about the press car being trophy yellow. There he is. There he is. There's the press car. That's what inspired me as a kid. You're probably going to be working on this car, by the way, just to warn you.
Oh, brilliant.
There's going to be some upgrades.
I'll pick. Okay.
Right.
I would like to take it for a drive.
I bet you would.
I'd take it for a drive, see what it's like.
Sadly, it's not sort of road legal yet.
Oh, for £3 it's not road legal?
Well, no, it's just down to me. It's got an MOT.
Oh, right, okay.
I've just sorted
You've
it.
not sorted.
Yeah.
Right, okay.
The ZS180 might be making way for this, but pop out. I want to talk you through my plan.
What?
With this car.
This is what's the idea?
So my plan with this car, and you're probably going to be part of it.
Oh, okay.
Just so you know. I always looked at the magazines back in the day, and it was always this versus an EP3 Civic Type R.
Okay.
And like that thing's got 1,000 revs more. It had 200 horsepower versus 160. It always lost.
Okay.
I would like to seek redemption. So, Grace Autos, she's featured on the DRIVETRIBE channel before.
Yeah.
She has a mint, fully restored EP3 Civic Type R.
Okay.
I would like to modify this car lightly, tastefully, to be able to take that car on around Landau.
How much is that going to cost?
Well, thankfully, there was lots of these made, and
Yeah.
there are, weirdly, part suppliers still going. I know whenever I mention Rover, you're like, oh, take it to the dealership.
Yeah,
and,
yeah,
you know.
yeah. Good one. Good one. Yeah.
There are part suppliers.
Is it a factory mod, or is this completely aftermarket?
So
made it
the
there?
first thing I will do is something called a K-map. There's a man who I think is called Steve,
Okay.
who lives in Birmingham.
Steve
and
from Birmingham knows. Yeah.
He literally maps. I think he actually worked on the K-series.
Oh, okay.
He maps everyone in the MG Rover world.
So he's the
He does their
wizard, the
engines.
one for it.
He can take this roughly from 160 to 180. So we're not going to get to 200. You can get to 200, but you have to spend, I've been told, roughly 10 grand.
Oh, okay. So it's cheaper to buy an EP3 to get EP3 power.
So K-Map, up to 180 horsepower.
Brilliant.
Tarox, an Italian brake company,
Yeah.
they do a big brake kit for these. Quite expensive, but brakes will really come into it around Landau.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask them nicely for
So
a
it's not
brake
going to be
kit.
about overall power, it's basically who can get round the lap quickest.
Exactly.
Standard EP3, heavily
Flat type.
modified.
It's not going to be heavily, tastefully modified.
Tastefully modified,
Lightly modified. You know,
I mean, it's
attainable mods.
No one's done it before, have they?
So a little map, bigger brakes, get some Michelins on here,
Yeah.
Royal, you know.
How's the back? The back sits a little bit high, doesn't it? Is the suspension sporty from standard?
It's sportier than
Okay.
the Rover suspension, but you can, I think they're really rare. You can get them quite freely for the ZS. You can get X power springs for a ZR.
That would be worth doing.
If
though.
I can find them, if
Yeah.
someone out there has a set of ZR160 X power springs, DM me on Instagram, Mike_Fernie. I will put them on this car. Give me the COG summary on this car.
I don't think it's a bad car. I think you paid too much because I don't know anything about the
I'm
market.
telling you I've not, but I understand why
From
you're
an
saying that.
outsider's point of view.
Yes, I understand.
But yeah, I mean, it looks all complete, all there. Paint's a bit what's happened there, but I mean, it's an older car, isn't it? So
Okay.
can't complain. But no, I think it's good. And yeah, once you put 10 grand worth of modifications on it, you'll be able to take a standard Type R in no time.
So yes, we'll make it fast, then I'll make it look good, and then I'll probably put it away and wait for it to skyrocket in
yeah,
value.
it'll be right up there, like Dogecoin.
It'll be more expensive than a Renault 5 Turbo by the time we're done.
Will it?
Yeah. Mark my words. Investment.
Is it? This is it. You need to start buying these now. Get rid of crypto. MGs.
Yeah. Guys, comment down below. Do you think I can make this quicker than an EP3 Civic? And what's your dream car? Tell us in the comments below.